Before we begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Flory, and welcome to this channel dedicated to health and how the human body works. The goal here is to explain in a simple way how your body functions and to give you practical tips to take better care of your health. If you want to support the project and make sure you don't miss anything, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it really helps us a lot. Now let's continue. Your sleeping position doesn't just determine comfort. It affects how your brain clears waste, how your lungs expand, how your spine rests, and even how your stomach handles acid at night. In other words, the way you sleep influences how your body repairs itself for the next day. Tonight, we're going to decode what your sleep position is actually doing inside your body, the good, the bad, and what you can adjust. Let's start with the most common one. About 40% of adults sleep curled up on their side, knees drawn toward the chest. It feels natural, protective, familiar. There's a reason for that. Curling up protects your vital organs and helps conserve heat. It's a deeply ingrained survival posture, and in moderation, it's not bad. But here's what's happening mechanically. When you curl too tightly, chin tucked, back rounded, knees pulled high, your spine flexes forward for hours. That sustained flexion can strain the neck and lower back, especially if you already have arthritis or disc issues. It also compresses the chest slightly. When your shoulders round forward and your diaphragm has less room to move, breathing can become more shallow. Over time, shallow breathing can reduce oxygen exchange and may contribute to feeling stiff or unrested in the morning. However, there's a major benefit. Side sleeping helps keep the airway open. Gravity prevents the tongue from falling backward into the throat. That's why this position often reduces snoring and mild sleep apnea symptoms. For pregnant women, especially in the second and third trimesters, side sleeping, particularly on the left, improves blood flow to the heart and placenta. The key adjustment? Loosen the curl. Keep the spine long rather than tightly rounded. Place a pillow between your knees to keep your hips aligned. That small change can significantly reduce strain on your lower back. Now imagine the fetal position, but straightened out. You're on your side, arms down, legs extended, body aligned. This is one of the healthiest positions for spinal neutrality, provided your mattress supports you properly. But there's something else happening during side sleep that many people don't realize. While you sleep, your brain activates what's called the glymphatic system. This system circulates cerebrospinal fluid through the brain, clearing metabolic waste products, including beta amyloid, a protein associated with Alzheimer's disease. Research suggests side sleeping may improve this waste-clearing process compared to sleeping flat on your back. In simple terms, sleeping on your side may help your brain clean itself more efficiently. However, there are trade-offs. If your pillow is too thin or too thick, your neck bends sideways for hours. That can lead to stiffness or nerve irritation. And if all your body weight rests on one shoulder, it may compress nerves and reduce circulation, which is why some people wake up with a numb arm. The fix? Choose a pillow that keeps your head aligned with your spine, not tilted upward or downward, and slightly bend your knees to distribute weight more evenly. This is side sleeping with both arms extended forward. Biomechanically, it opens the chest slightly more than the log position. That can feel relieving if you experience upper back tightness. You still get the airway benefits of side sleeping. You still get potential lymphatic drainage benefits. But extending the arms forward places tension on the brachial plexus, a network of nerves that runs from your neck into your shoulders and arms. If you wake up with tingling fingers or numbness, nerve compression may be the reason. There's another important detail here: which side you sleep on. Your stomach curves slightly to the left. When you lie on your right side, gravity allows stomach acid to flow more easily toward the esophagus, increasing the risk of acid reflux. When you lie on your left side, the stomach sits below the esophagus. Gravity helps keep acid where it belongs. If you struggle with nighttime heartburn, left side sleeping can make a measurable difference. This position often provides the best spinal alignment. Your head, neck, and pelvis are supported evenly. There's no twisting, no side bending, no compression on the shoulders. For people with chronic lower back pain, Back sleeping with a small pillow under the knees can reduce lumbar strain by maintaining the spine's natural curve. It also prevents facial compression, which may reduce sleep lines over time. But here's the concern. When you lie flat, gravity pulls the tongue and soft tissues of the throat backward. For people prone to snoring or sleep apnea, this can significantly worsen airway obstruction. If you've been told you snore loudly or stop breathing during sleep, back sleeping may not be ideal without medical support. So while it's excellent for spinal alignment, it's not ideal for everyone's airway. This is back sleeping with arms raised overhead. It increases surface area for cooling, which can help if you tend to overheat at night. Raising the arms may also reduce direct shoulder compression compared to side sleeping. But keeping the arms elevated for hours can stretch or compress the ulnar nerve at the elbow, which may cause numbness in the ring and little fingers. And like the soldier position, it can worsen snoring due to airway collapse. Now we arrive at the most controversial position. Sleeping on your stomach almost eliminates snoring. Gravity pulls the tongue forward, keeping the airway open. That's the benefit. But the cost is spinal alignment. To breathe, your head must turn sharply to one side. That rotation places continuous strain on the cervical spine and surrounding muscles. Over years, it may contribute to chronic neck stiffness. Additionally, stomach sleeping flattens the natural curve of the lower back. This can increase pressure on lumbar joints and discs. If you absolutely cannot fall asleep any other way, use a very thin pillow, or none at all, to reduce neck extension. Placing a small pillow under the pelvis may also reduce lower back strain. But from a spinal perspective, it's generally the least supportive position. There is no single perfect position for everyone. Your body often shifts during the night to relieve pressure and maintain circulation. But here are simple guidelines. If you snore or have mild sleep apnea, then side sleeping is usually better. If you have acid reflux, then left side sleeping is ideal. If you have lower back pain, back sleeping with knee support may help. If you have shoulder pain, avoid prolonged compression on one side. If you wake with neck stiffness, check your pillow height first. Sleep is not passive. It's when your body repairs tissues, clears brain waste, balances hormones, and restores energy. You spend roughly 1/3 of your life sleeping. A small adjustment in position or pillow support can improve thousands of hours of recovery over your lifetime. So now I'm curious. Which position do you fall into? And after hearing this, will you adjust it tonight? If you found this helpful, this is Healthy Body Science, where we break down complex health topics into clear, practical advice you can actually use. If you care about aging well, protecting your brain, supporting your joints, and understanding how your body really works, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next video. We post regularly, and each one is designed to help you make small changes that add up over time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.